Welcome! In this short video, we are going to explore the different possibilities offered by the program for budgeting and the reimbursement of project costs. Each partner can develop its own budget with different combinations of cost categories, either reimbursed on a real cost basis or through simplified cost options, also known as SCOs. Partners are encouraged to make extensive use of SCOs in order to reduce the administrative burden and possible source of errors. Each partner must choose one of the available combinations of reimbursement options during the project preparation phase, bearing in mind that the available cost categories are limited for capitalization projects, as costs for infrastructure and works are not admissible, nor are investments in infrastructure. Regardless of the chosen reimbursement form, real or through SCOs, the eligibility rules shall be respected. The program applies different cost categories in the fourth call for proposals, and specific cost category provisions are set in the Program Implementation Manual, the PIM, for staff costs, office and administrative costs, travel and accommodation costs, external expertise and services costs, and equipment costs. When preparing the application form, be careful to select the preparation costs and closure costs. These are reimbursed through a fixed and predetermined amount, as lump sums, equal to €18,200 ERDF plus co-financing per project for preparation costs, and with a fixed amount of €3,000 per partner for closure costs. Staff costs consist of salary payments plus any other costs directly linked to salary payments incurred and paid by the employer, such as employment taxes and social security, including pensions. The cost of staff employed by the beneficiary implementing the project can be reimbursed on a real cost basis, either full-time or part-time, with a fixed percentage of time worked per month. The cost can also be reimbursed through a 20% flat based on other eligible expenditures reported on a real cost basis. Office and administrative costs and travel and accommodation costs are reimbursed through the application of a flat on eligible direct staff costs, either 15% or as part of 40% flat. For the exhaustive list of costs included in each cost category, such as office and administrative costs, travel and accommodation, external expertise, equipment, please refer to the Program Implementation Manual, the PIM. Double funding shall be avoided so that any given cost item shall be reimbursed through its appropriate cost category. If costs are reimbursed on a real cost basis, these shall be adequately identified and foreseen in the application form in GEMS. Costs must be clearly and strictly linked to the project and be essential for its effective implementation. Only equipment items from the list defined in the PIM may be admissible as investment, provided they represent core components and are essential for the output to be capitalized. If costs for external expertise and services or equipment are reimbursed through an SCO, they are included in the 40% flat on direct staff costs. Staff are, of course, excluded in this case, as they form the basis for calculating all other costs. For further information on how to define the budget and insert the expenditure in the proposed budget, please refer to the program implementation, the call announcement, and the guidelines for applicants.